right, everyone. Hello and welcome to everyone in the room and everyone joining virtually. How great has ClioCon 2024 been so far?
Woo!
We know it's getting later in the day and nearing the end of the conference, so our goal with this session is to recap some of the amazing features you've probably uncovered over the last 2 days, as well as introduce some new features that maybe you haven't uncovered on your journeys, so you can take them back to your firm and have some key conference takeaways. But before we jump in, let's take a moment to acknowledge some of our conference partners. A huge thank you to our innovator partners and to our visionary partners, Lawmatics and Steno. Now, before we jump in, it may also be helpful to know who's up here speaking to you today. My name is Mike Froome, and I am a senior training specialist with Clio. I handle onboarding and training for some of the largest firms that use Clio worldwide. This is my third consecutive speaking gig here at ClioCon, and I couldn't be more happy to be here with you today. Fun fact, 2 weeks ago, I got married to a lawyer. Over to you, Kate.
Thanks, Mike. My name is Kate Bell, and huge congratulations.
Thank you.
I am an ex-law firm administrator turned affinity partnerships manager here at Clio. I have been on the team for a little over a year, but I've actually been a Clio user for over 4 years. This is my fourth ClioCon, and in true Texas fashion, it's turning out to be the biggest and best. Am I right? But what's on the agenda, Mike?
Cool. Thanks, Kate. So the agenda for today is pretty simple. Our favorite 20 features in 20 minutes. We're going to cover tools and tips in both Clio Manage and Clio Grow, and we're also going to sprinkle in a little bit about Clio Payments and Clio Draft. Over to you, Kate, to get us started.
Perfect. So kicking things off with Clio Scheduler, an online booking tool for all of your prospective clients. Your potential clients can book appointments in available time slots and even pay for their initial consultations in advance. Once booked, appointments will appear in your Clio Manage calendar automatically. Hot tip, my favorite use of Scheduler. Scheduler automatically syncs with your availability that you choose, and you get to pick and create what types of appointments your prospective clients have access to. So you can use this tool to really take control of your calendar in a way that works for you and with you. And once that client has booked with Scheduler, communicating becomes super convenient with built-in text messaging. Send your clients a reminder ahead of their appointment or send follow-up texts throughout the life cycle of their matter, all without ever having to give out your personal number or get an additional phone. And everyone loves efficiency and automation. That's exactly why we're here. And that's what automated workflows do in Clio Grow. So by streamlining your intake and reducing 40% of your manual work, your team can actually get more accomplished with less effort. Trigger the automated workflow from Clio Grow and have your intake form sent, automatically follow up if it hasn't been returned, see the status of the matter as it's updated, and convert more of your potential clients into paying clients. As those conversions increase, managing the correct client information is crucial. I know this is super important to every firm, especially as we are conducting our conflict checks and making sure that we have all the up-to-date information. Syncing shared contacts is a feature that allows you to sync contact information between both Clio Grow and Clio Manage. This means that when you create a new contact or edit that contact's basic information in Clio Grow, for example, the changes will sync and be the same in Clio Manage. This bi-directional sync allows your team to perform conflict checks more efficiently, save time when creating matters, and ensure consistent and accurate contact information is always available across both platforms.
So many amazing new features in Grow. As the product continues to evolve, we get to see more efficiency brought into your daily lives. Grow will continue to evolve over the year and coming years ahead, so stay tuned for some future releases as well. Let's jump over to Clio Manage and check out our matter templates. With matter templates in Clio Manage, you can streamline your matter creation process by using the matter templates that contain preset information that will automatically populate when you create a new matter, allowing you to spend less time entering common data when creating your matters, while also ensuring consistency across all of your newly created matters. Templates can be chosen when converting from Grow, and this ensures that the proper task lists, custom fields, and document folders have indeed been added to the matter. Along with matter templates, we also have our trusty task lists. So task lists are more of an advanced feature in Clio that I would highly recommend you all implementing into your firm. What task lists are templates or groups of multiple related tasks that you can assign yourself or other firm users. With task lists, you can assign groupings of tasks in one single step. Assign multiple task lists depending on what stage your matter is in, or better yet, as we heard in the keynote yesterday morning, have them auto-trigger when updating your matter stage. Speaking of matter stages, what are those? Well, stages are Kanban style boards that you can use to visualize and track matter progress right within Clio Manage. You can create stages by practice area, add matters to specific stages, and easily move between matter stages to track the progress within that matter. With matter stages, you get firm-wide visibility into where your matters are at, allowing for better collaboration across your firm, less time spent identifying which matters are a priority, and effective case management for larger workloads. Within the stages screen, you can also filter down to hone in on particular practice areas or even for a responsible attorney. And with all these cool automation tools, let's remove so much of that BUSY and introduce some AI. Clio Duo is your dynamic AI power assistant, always there, ready to help you make the most of your working day. With Clio Duo, you can complete more everyday tasks with ease, from summarizing your matters before a call to generating bills or simple documents. Clio Duo takes care of it all, empowering you to spend more time doing the work that only you can do. With Clio Duo, you can complete more everyday tasks with ease, from summarizing your matters before a call, generating bills. Clio Duo takes care of it all.
Asking Duo is cool and all, Mike, but let's not forget about Siri. Download our mobile app, Clio for law firms and lawyers, and say, "Hey Siri, start a timer in Clio." The timer will continue to run in the background while you complete your work. You can stop the timer by saying, "Hey Siri, stop the timer in Clio." Once stopped, you can complete the associated time entry right then and there and see your time captured immediately. No more losing minutes while working on the go, during your commute, or when you're trying to catch up on tasks in between. Another one of my favorite ways to make sure your time entries are never slipping through the cracks is through Clio's Outlook for Gmail add-on. Or if you have Outlook, it's also the Outlook add-in and the Gmail add-on. This add-on to your favorite email platform, whether it's Outlook or Gmail, centralizes your communications, which we all know is vital to running a client-centered firm. Emails and attachments are easily found in your Clio Manage Documents and Communication tabs once logged from your email thread, and you can even assign a time entry directly from your email client. In addition to centralizing communication and activities within a matter, it's easier than ever to stay on top of your case details with custom fields. A quick show of hands, how many people have ever used custom fields in Clio? Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing. We know that there's so much more information needed when you're facilitating a matter, and much of that comes after the initial intake. So custom fields are those additional fields of information that you might need to capture that information for a contact or their matter. Custom field sets are a collection of individual custom fields that are grouped together. Field sets can be added to a contact or a matter for a specific practice area, for example. For a criminal matter, perhaps, this could be a date field for the date of the arrest, or maybe for a personal injury firm, this could be a multi-line text field for the intersection of an accident. My favorite way to leverage custom fields is to start collecting the information directly in your intake forms, which sync over to Clio Manage from Clio Grow to eliminate that tedious data entry, and then you could use these custom fields in your document templates to speed up that drafting process. speaking of the drafting process, keep up the momentum from automatically collecting that information from your clients in custom fields. Build those fields directly into your document templates to automate document creation with document automation built directly into Clio Manage. With Clio Draft, our document automation and court form solution, you can actually convert your Microsoft Word documents to fillable online templates. Access the most up-to-date versions of your court forms. You can autofill PDF court forms without retyping client or matter information, and send documents for e-signature. And now with Clio File, you can even file those documents directly to the clerk without ever navigating away from Clio.
Awesome. So let's talk about e-signatures for a second. Built natively directly into Clio, and depending on your subscription level, you could have unlimited e-signatures available. Once you've uploaded a PDF into Clio or converted the document to PDF, which we'll talk about in a second, you can easily send the document to your client or contact for e-signature. The recipient will be able to follow the step-by-step prompts, and upon completion, the document will automatically be returned into the Documents tab within the proper matter. You'll see 2 copies of that document within the Documents tab once it's returned, your original document plus a signed document. So for example, you may see fee agreement and then fee agreement dash signed when it's been returned. Clio Drive is a virtual drive where you can create, access, and edit documents in files and folders right from your desktop. Clio Drive syncs between your computer and Clio Manage, which makes it easier to collaborate across your firm. You can make changes in Drive and have those changes reflect in Manage or vice versa, ensuring the most recent document is always accessible to everyone on the team. Now, speaking of creating PDFs in Clio Manage, this is a top feature request we've heard for years, and finally it's been released. Within any of the matters within Clio, if you have a Word document, you can go ahead and click on the drop-down beside View, and in one single click, convert that Word document into a PDF. This now becomes a breeze and allows you to ensure you're able to maximize your time working and not spending time jumping between programs to convert a Word document into a PDF. Clio File. Now, I know we all like to take time going to the court and listen to our favorite podcast instead of doing actual work. However, we probably should stay on task. So, with Clio File, we have an all-in-one solution for e-filing and e-service. Built directly right into Clio Manage and certified by the courts, Clio File allows you to electronically file documents to your local courts and e-serve local notice to parties right from within the matter in Clio Manage. With Clio Manage's built-in filing solution, you have everything you need to file, serve, manage, and monitor your court filings, all from the same platform you use to run your law firm.
Speaking of highly requested features, split billing is now here. With split billing built directly into Clio Manage, you can actually split a bill for a matter between multiple payers, giving you the flexibility to based on your practice area and client's needs. Split billing is a quick and efficient process that starts by adding all your payers to that matter, generating a bill with the time and expense activities, then sending each payer their own bill showing their each outstanding amounts. Now you might be asking, but what's the easiest way for these payers to actually pay their bills? Through the client portal. You can send bills and matter trust requests either individually or in bulk through the client portal in Clio Manage. When you share a bill through Clio for Clients, your client can access the bill from an email notification or from directly within their portal login. With Clio payments enabled, your client can also pay their bill in one click via the payment link attached directly to that bill, making that lockup as small as possible. In addition to sharing bills, this is your firm's go-to channel to securely share information online with your clients directly from Clio. This includes documents, messages, invoices, and the list goes on. And now, your clients can even choose to view their case details for clients portal in Spanish. Okay, another quick show of hands. How many people here accept online payments? Okay, a majority of the room. Amazing. Clio is making it even easier to accept online payments in person by leveraging Clio's mobile app available on your iPhone or Android device to quickly accept payments with a simple tap without having to purchase and maintain a separate payment terminal or even generate a bill. And last but certainly not least, I can't believe we're at our 20th feature here. Whether you're reviewing your revenue or firm productivity with report presets in Clio Manage, you can quickly generate the reports you access on a regular basis. Save the selected filters as a preset that you can edit at any time, eliminating the need to remember your report filters each time you generate the same reports. You can also schedule one of your own presets to be run at any cadence that works best for you or your firm, and that can even be generated at a future date of your choice. Once your scheduled preset is generated, you'll be notified via email and enabled to do your best data-driven work.
Before we get to our final slide, I do want to jump in with tip 21. All of you took the time to come here, commit, learn, and connect with other legal professionals from around the world, and that's incredible. But the key takeaway I want you to remember is that being a lawyer is what you do, it's not who you are. Take the time to take care of yourselves, make sure you recharge so you can give the best to your folks at home as well as to your clients.
Thanks, everyone. Let's head to the keynote.